I'm Doug with America's Best Restaurants, and we travel the country from coast to coast to find restaurants that you should dine at on a weekly basis. We're in Gahanna, Ohio. It's outside of Columbus as a reference point. We're at the Hickory House. This is Jimmy. He operates, he's the grand poobah of the Hickory House. So tell us, Jimmy, what is the Hickory House?
The Hickory House is casual dining, ribs, steaks, American fare.
Love it. Tell you what, an expansive menu. We're gonna show you some kick butt items. What are the 3 items that we're gonna profile here
We're
today?
gonna do our slab of baby back ribs. We're gonna do our Porterhouse steak. We're gonna do our meatloaf, and we're gonna do a grilled shrimp dinner.
Usually 3. Jimmy's going crazy. He's given us 4. We've got bonus items that I can't wait to show you. So why don't you come with us? I know you want to. It's a food show, for heaven's sake. So you're watching this. Let's get inside and check out Hickory House. All right, we're back. We're inside. Jimmy said 4 items. Lo and behold, here we go. We have 4. Oh my goodness. Why don't we go ahead and start right in front of you? Item number 1, what are we looking at?
Sure, so we've got our grilled shrimp dinner. 6 nice jumbo shrimp on a skewer, seasoned with our Cajun spice, grilled to perfection, served over a homemade rice pilaf and some sauteed green beans with a side of our homemade Creole tartar sauce.
Okay.
Fantastic.
So homemade, so the Cajun, the Creole, is that your creation? Is that someone else's creation? Is it a family history? How did it come about?
That Creole tartar is actually one of our former chefs, one of his recipes that we just kept.
Got it. Popular.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hold on, I got it.
Yeah, go
I
right
can't
ahead.
sit here and have you do this.
Sure.
While I do this and eat, let's go on to item number 2.
All right, the steak that made us famous. 20-ounce Porterhouse steak. 2 cuts on 1 bone. For those that don't know, we have the New York strip and the filet on the same bone. Again, grilled to perfection, served with a nice hot baked potato.
Jumping back real quick. Holy cow, that is good.
Pretty good, right?
Wow, pretty good. My foot. That thing is, wow.
Absolutely.
That's delicious. Okay, we're going to go back.
Have a cut from the filet side.
All right. He's forcing me.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
for sure.
I have to eat. Let me try this. So while we do this, I'll ask a question because I'll end up chewing.
Sure.
Actually, let me cut that a little smaller. If my mom sees this, she'll yell at me that it's too big of a piece. I always did that as a kid. Just melts in your mouth.
Absolutely.
Dude, no steaks. Holy cow. Okay. I'm going to keep chewing. Item number 3.
Okay, so this is our homemade BBQ Glazed Meatloaf. We make 10 pounds of meatloaf a day.
10 pounds of meatloaf?
Ground beef, sauteed onions and red peppers. There's actually some of our homemade barbecue sauce in the meatloaf. Okay. We cook it off, refrigerate it, and then we actually do it on the grill to order and glaze it with meatloaf on the grill. Served on top of our homemade skin-in garlic mash. Some more of those green beans and topped with homemade onion straws.
I've had a lot of meatloaf. That's totally different.
Yeah, it's
good.
unique. It's different. Not everybody has a barbecue glazed meatloaf.
Okay, so you're talking about all these different, unique and different trends. What's your background? How did you get started in this whole thing?
So that's a long story. I worked in restaurants from the time I was 16 years old back in Pittsburgh where I grew up. I went away to college. I got a marketing degree. And then my uncle, who started the Hickory House with a partner, when I was coming out of college, was kind of looking for the next step in his business. You know, he was in his early 50s. He didn't know where it was going to go. And I won't say I was I didn't have any direction. I just didn't really know what I wanted to do. I was in Pittsburgh. I was working for a marketing firm. I wasn't really excited about it. I was working for a restaurant on the weekend, and this opportunity came up. So I moved here the day before my 22nd birthday and worked for him in the other location for about a year until he and his partner bought this place. And I was the GM at the ripe age of 23.
Wow.
And I ran it for 8 years, and then I bought it. It'll be, it'll be 11 years in February I've had it.
So your culinary background was learning from your...
I was a front of the house guy, but I like to eat. So when I moved here, when I worked for him for the first year, I spent a year in the kitchen learning how to do all this.
So he gave you better learn every aspect to it. And
Yeah, it was very smart.
good man.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. So here we go. Item number 4. And now I learned from many visits down in the South, we had one of our crew members who tried to eat ribs with a knife and
You shouldn't eat anything to eat
fork.
those ribs.
Yeah. So, but he almost got smacked by
I
saying
won't
it.
smack you,
So
but
I
you know-
put it down and I'm eating it the right way. Okay. Now that we've set the stage, what are we looking at?
So we're looking at some baby back pork ribs. We're very specific on what we buy. We take these ribs, we season them with our own Cajun rib rub, okay? And then we par bake them for at least 3.5 hours. Then they're refrigerated and then they're grilled to order, and we use our, again, homemade barbecue sauce to glaze them while they're on the grill. And if they don't come apart like that, something's wrong.
I barely pulled on that and it came out, the term fall off the bone. Holy cow, look at that. Bone is clean.
That's what it should look like.
There you go. I kind of turned it over so there was no chance. Oh, that is delicious.
Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah, we're pretty proud of them.
I can see why we had so many
We
people tell
sell-
us you better come here.
We sell about 600 pounds of those a week.
Wow. That is good. Oh yeah, I'm gonna keep eating. So these are just 4 of the items. Got a big menu. You guys are, extremely popular up here in this area, so people need to come see you. If you're visiting the Columbus area, again, Gahanna, right? Gahanna. I always screw that up. I'm sorry. Gahanna. Keep that in. We're cool. So you need to come here and visit. I'm eating. Again, my grandma would be so mad at me right now for eating and talking.
I won't tell her.
Okay, don't do that. I'm already in trouble anyway. So this is a place you need to visit on a weekly basis. If you're visiting, then you need to put this on your must-do. How do people find you?
Okay, you can find us on Facebook. You can find us at our website, www.thehickoryhouse.com. You can also find us, just Google the Hickory House Gahanna and we'll pop right up.
Gahanna, remember that. Don't be like me. Talk properly. So they also have a full listing right here on americasbestrestaurants.com. Click the button below that says subscribe to the channel, and you get more updates as events happen. So we're gonna dine, we're gonna dig in. We highly encourage you to come here and enjoy this, because you need to come more than once, unless, I guess, there's no way you're gonna eat all of this in one sitting. So here's Monday, here's Tuesday, here's Wednesday, here's Thursday. Trust me. Come down here, check it out. I'm out.